Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we're trying to do today is we are playing Jeskai Saheeli. So Saheeli tokens is really what we're trying to do here. We are playing a lot of non-creature spells so we can get the 1/1 colorless servo artifact tokens, get lots of tokens with this. We have lots of other token generators like here Precinct 1 and Murmuring Mystic. So anytime we're casting instants and sorceries, a lot of times they're multicolored as well, so we can get more value from the Hero of Precinct 1 and just getting a ton of value. We have deploy to create some Thopters as well as gain a ton of life against aggro. We can just use the depose side to make sure that we're drawing our cards and just getting a lot of value here on the board and then finishing out the game with the heroic reinforcements. That is the main game plan here. We have a couple other things that we can do like an invade the city. We do have 2 copies in here. You can amass X, where X is the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. We can just kind of go beat down with all of our tokens that we get where we can just keep swinging in. We could probably bring in like 1 Cavalcade of Calamity. That could actually be pretty spicy. Maybe bring in a couple of those, but it doesn't work as well with Murmuring Mystic. So we're going to try this way out. Like I think there's so many different versions of this deck that you can build, and this is just the version that I'm testing out right now. So the link is always in the description below for the deck list if you want to check it out. It's the very last link. I always have it at the very bottom. So if you guys want to check that out, you can always check it there. And let's go ahead and get to the gameplay, see how it goes, and wish me luck. Before we jump into the gameplay, a quick thanks to Fusion Gaming for sponsoring this video. Be sure to head over to FusionGamingOnline.com for all your Magic the Gathering needs. Check the link in the description below. All right, up against this guy, RNG hates me, and we are playing, well, apparently not Jeskai, but I am going to keep this with 2 Hero of Precinct 1s and a Heroic Reinforcements. If we ever find blue, like, it can be very good for us. So play that tap, pass the turn. We do like the ops for later on, but we would prefer them to come out like after we have a Saheeli or a Murmuring Mystic. I mean, that's the preferable way. We will play Sulfur Falls. Okay, get down Hero of Precinct 1, pass the turn. Boros Skillgate. So this is a Boros deck. Let's see what version it is. There's a lot of good Boros decks at the moment. All right, there's a shock. Cool. Okay, let's play here Precinct 1. Hold up ops so that we can at least get some value for this turn. Pass the turn. Next turn we might just Heroic Reinforcements to get in some damage, get some value on the board. Let's see what else they're playing though. We'd like to get out more token generators if possible. All right, goes to end step. We will opt. And put it to the bottom. We really don't need any more than 4 lands in this deck. And man, we just found all of the lands and things that we really don't want at the moment. Okay. I am going to Heroic Reinforcements here. It's a little bit awkward, but it still gives quite a bit of power that we get on the battlefield. And we can at least start going in towards face. So swing in. And that's a lot of damage. I mean, that is 9 damage. And we still have 5 power on the board. Every turn, so it's a pretty quick clock here. We can even Deafening Clarion for life. Feather, alright, so Feather does come down. Shivan Fire, okay, well, now we're in less good shape. Let's opt here first. I want to see what else we can find. Definitely not that. Man, all of these lands, we don't have that many lands in the deck. Depose and deploy. Do we want to deploy is the question. I guess not. Let's Hero Precinct 1. Pay the 2 life there. We can tap it now and swing in for 3. I don't think that's quite valuable enough. We get to create some other stuff. We might want to use the deploy side of things. Let's just pass the turn. We're gonna tap down Feather. All right, plays a Mountain, Reckless Rage. Okay, they have a shock. Yeah. Oh, I definitely should have deposed then to get another token. That was a misplay. Samet Sprint. Okay. Resolve. I'm gonna wait and see if they play any other stuff before they actually go to combat. So they, I mean, they still get the value because they get the scry, they get to do a lot of things. They get all these cards back at the end of turn. Okay, Defiant Strike, man, so much value. The scrying, all the card draw, like this deck is so good if you get to keep the feather around. And unfortunately, we are not stopping it. Yeah, we just need more card draw here. Deploy would be nice. We could gain quite a bit of life. 5 life, be able to swing in for a lot. There's another hero. Well, we found all of our heroes. Man, and so many lands. We are not running that many lands in the deck. I mean, maybe I need to go back and check how many lands we're running, because I don't know. It seems like way too much. And maybe I can go down more lands and like bring up like Tormenting Voice or something like that. Man, all the removal, has a Reckless Rage, gets to bring it back next turn. Oh, it's so good. Every turn they get to kill something. And we might even just Deafening Clarion now to get rid of the feather. Is it worth getting rid of the feather here? I think it is. Yeah, we're going to try it out. We're going to get rid of the feather and just hope for good top decks. We shouldn't have too many more lands left to draw into here. We've put a lot to the bottom. So, I mean, yeah, we should not have too many lands. Pass the turn. Yeah, so they do have a lot of good cards in hand. There's a Lava Coil. Let's just play the land, pass the turn. I didn't really need to play the land, but I feel like I needed to do something, apparently. Dovin's Veto, okay, pass the turn. I mean, that can stop some stuff. Like, we can get rid of Reckless Rage forever or Defiant Strike. Both are good to get rid of. That's a Dovin's Veto. We'll just get rid of that. Lava Quell, okay, pass the turn. Oh man, this deck, we just can't finish it out. They just have had just enough removal, and we haven't found a Saheeli or a Murmuring Mystic, which we've drawn a lot of cards, put a lot of things to the bottom to try to find it, and just no good for Hefe. Alright, Samet's Sprint. Now we're going to Shivan Fire in response. Let's see here. Actually, do they have... Yeah, let's Samet's Sprint in or Shivan Fire in response. Fine Strike. It only grows it, so they're trying to dig for something else to give it toughness. It does resolve, right? Perfect. They do get back the Defiant Strike, which is nice. They at least got to draw a card while they had it. Okay, Saheeli comes down. All right, so this is a good deck to be having Saheeli in. Man, would have liked that Dovin's Veto a turn earlier. Another Feather. Okay. Yep, Defiant Strike, draws more cards. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we could get rid of this Defiant Strike for forever. I don't think it... Does it bring it back? No, it's only if it gets to exile. The fact that they get to draw a card every turn, is it worth getting rid of? We know that they have Saheeli and Gideons, but I do think that that's worth getting rid of. Just not having to deal with that again. Reckless Rage is really annoying, but we can at least Lava Coil next turn. And there's a Beacon Bolt. Alright, so Lava Coil. Alright, so we get rid of it again. Man, we really would like to find a token generator. We found... So we have 6 more in the deck, and hopefully we find one of them in the bottom 2/3 of our deck. Or in this next little bit, actually. That would be nice. Oh my goodness, more lands. Alright. We might hold on to that just to discard it with Beacon Bolt. 4 Beacon Bolt. We can do X13. I guess some creatures are in that as well. Alright, well, they get to grow their guys, get to keep getting more tokens and stuff. Invade the City is pretty nice. We might Beacon Bolt now just to get another thing in the graveyard. And to get rid of another blocker. So let's Beacon Bolt. Hit a servo. Invade the city. It's a 10-10. Pass the turn. We're going to hold on to this still to discard. And, I mean, we have a 10-10. So invade the city was another one of our finishers. We did find it. We survived long enough to find it. Swinging in. Not swinging in. Deciding, really confused whether or not they're swinging in or not. Okay. Well, we will be swinging in. Yeah, swinging in at face. Yeah, they're going to jump. That's fine. We will play the Sulfur Falls, I guess. Pass the turn. Do we Lava Coil here and just try to get rid of another thing? We could have... let's pass the turn. See what else they play. 10th District Legionnaire. Ooh, that's good. They can grow it at least by using the Reckless Rage, but then it's just gone. They know that we have other things we might be better to play. All right, well, let's Justice Strike. Let's go for the win. All right, Justice Strike. I guess we did. Did we have the win last time? I should have just killed things, shouldn't I? Yep. All right, well, Lava Coil. We do have the Beacon Bolt. Let's see if it's a Sheltering Light. A Reckless Rage plays another thing. We have Beacon Bolt. See if they have another something. What's the last card in hand? Another spell? Oh, they had another spell. Bummer. Well, okay, all attack. We're going to go for Saheeli this time. They might let it go. Doesn't make sense to you yet. All right. So down to 1. They didn't kill it. They came really close. But, I mean, they just have to... All right. Dreadhorde Arcanist. There's our Saheeli. Well, swing at face. Make them block. Another Arcanist. Man, all right. There's an opt. Let's see what else we can find. If we find removal, we win. Another opt. We'll take it. Opt. Another servo. Another invade the city. I mean, I guess we don't not take that. And we're not going to play it yet, just in case they have some sort of removal. We're going to hold on to it. We can make a really big token, though. All right, pass the turn. And if we can get a counter onto this, we could copy a zombie army. The issue is that it becomes a 0/0, but that could be a way that we can get more counters onto the zombie army. It might have been fun to do it just to have like a 25 creature, but all right, well, we did win. That just took a lot longer than I expected. All right, up against Ritzbaud, bringing on Ritz, and we are playing Jeskai tokens, Saheeli tokens, and I mean, we have Saheeli. We're gonna keep it. We have a way to play Saheeli. All right, Sacred Foundry, tapped. No reason to hold up Shivan Fire. I mean, it could hit maybe something with against mono blue. Okay, Drowned Secrets. All right. All right, Sulfur Falls. Pass the turn. Fortunately, we can't do much. Ooh, that is very bad. Oh, he's milling himself. Ooh, this is so fun. Oh my goodness, I'm a little bit terrified now. All right, do we want to hold up Ionize here? The thing I'm worried about is this Phoenix coming in and just killing Saheeli. If they have like another Phoenix, let's go for Saheeli. We can go Saheeli. Next turn we have Murmuring Mystic, and then we just get so much value whenever we play stuff. Man, they just have so many Drowned Secrets. They really ought to probably just start milling us because of just how much mill they have. Govin's Veto we could hold up. And what do? We go for Murmuring Mystic here to start creating enough tokens to actually race them. I mean, this is just casting a blue spell. I think that we have to go Murmuring Mystic. Pass the turn. So next turn we can Narcomoeba. Okay, that's fine. They cast a spell. They haven't been casting actual spells lately. Right, they are starting to mill us. Oh no, not a Heroic Reinforcements. We do have Invade the Cities, so I mean we get value from it a little bit. Okay, play land. We're going to... Let's see here. We can get more tokens by turning a Servo into a Murmuring Mystic. I'm debating how we can make that happen. We could use the other Saheeli to create a token and then like Shivan Fire here. But I think we want to hold up Ionize and everything else. So let's just... Let's just pass the turn. We can still create a lot of tokens. They chart a course. We're going to Ionize the chart a course. Create some tokens. We have to start creating enough tokens to actually have a chance in this game. Man, we're losing a lot of token creators. Man. Alright, well, we will Shivan Fire here. Create more tokens. Any way that we can create a faster clock, we're gonna do it. Deafening Clarion for life gain. So let's go. You become a mystic.
I like to think fast.
I think we have to just go as fast as possible. We're down to 35. We can still hold up Dovin's veto, but we can't actually play anything. All right, let's go. Yeah, let's just go Deafening Clarion. Wait, not that one. Gain life. Okay. Everything gets lifelink. We gotta create some tokens. Okay, all attack. Swing in first. Do we hold up Lava Coil? We could play Lava Coil now when we get an extra token, but let's just pass the turn. We would have been able to make 3 more tokens. 1, 2, or 2 more tokens because we would have had to kill. I guess we could have hit like Murmuring Mystic. I don't know. Let's just Radical Idea. They still haven't shown. Yeah, get rid of Radical Idea. Create a few more tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we would have been able to make 3 more. Oh man, we would have actually been able to have enough to have lethal if we had cast that earlier. If we find a Heroic Reinforcements, good chance that they're already all gone. Alright, well... Tick down, turn you into Murmuring Mystic again. Lava Coil. Create lots of tokens. We're down to 22. They didn't mill us a ton last time. They don't have a ton of land, so they can't play too many spells. But we're still pretty far away from actually doing much here. Let's play Saheeli. I guess I should have done that first. Actually made another Murmuring Mystic. So that was a misplay. A lot of small misplays here, but I don't think they're going to affect... I mean, they'll affect things a little bit, because I should have done that earlier. So, pass the turn. And, I mean, we have them down to 1. Okay, opponent does scoop it up. They just couldn't quite mill us there. Didn't have enough things to spend. So, I mean, the tech worked out, even though we lost a lot of our pieces. Again, not bad. All right, up against Matthias. Bring it on, Matthias. And we are playing our Saheeli tokens, Jeskai tokens. I don't know, a tokens deck. We're going to keep this. I think I'm going to pay for the Opt or Shock here. So I am going to pay for Steam Vents first. And see if we need it. Having 2 of our token generators is good. We would like for it to be one of the cheaper ones. But we're not going to complain with some stuff to do here. on turn 1. And now we're just hoping we're not up against mono red. All right, so not up against mono red. We will opt. Try to dig for the 4th land. Oh. Let's draw. We have a draw for the next turn as well. Hopefully not land. All right, there we go. So Glacial Fortress pass the turn. We have Dovin's Veto if we need it. All right, Duress. I mean, they just take the veto. We just make sure that they don't get to look at our hand this way. Or they might have to play something else later to do so. All right, so Hero of Precinct 1. Play Steam Vents tapped this time. Pass the turn. Next turn we get out Murmuring Mystic. We'd like to find some multicolored sorceries to play at some point. But we will start creating a board here. Oligarch. Lava Quill would be nice as well. Rune Enforcer. Okay, well, let's just go Murmuring Mystic. No attacks. The issue is that this is looking like a Cruel Celebrant deck now. Yep. Tisa. Oh, I definitely should block here. I guess they create a lot of Afterlife tokens. Alright, so Sulphur Falls, Murmuring Mystic. I think we're just gonna have to opt here. Opt. So pass the turn. We can maybe block something and shock, create lots of tokens. Or I mean, yeah, we can create some fellas. All right, now we will shock here. Actually, no, resolve. We're gonna shock the Cruel Celebrant. Midnight Reaper is annoying. We're gonna take it. And letting him draw a card is annoying. They take a damage though. Okay, no blocks this turn again. Down to 12. Heroic Reinforcements. A Pacha. Alright, so opt. Yep, get some tokens. Ooh, deploy might be worth playing again. Deploy into Heroic Reinforcements. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, let's just keep it on top. Yeah, so on top. Next, swing in with our 2 flyers. And pass the turn. We get to create a lot of flyers with Heroic Reinforcements. We have so much damage that's going to be coming through next turn. And yeah, we have so much life gain as well. So as long as it's not a Kaya's Wrath here, we're in really good shape. A Seraph of the Scale is totally fine. Swing in with Oligarch again. We will definitely not block. So we want less blockers, so no blocks. Down to 10. Okay, we will deploy. Yep. Great, quite a few tokens here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And even if they block with some stuff, they might, like if it dies, they lose things with Midnight Reaper, so they could die here anyway. So Heroic Reinforcements, so many tokens. Oh, it's beautiful. Heroic Reinforcements with all these token generators. Ooh, it's good stuff. All right, and we're gonna swing all in. All attack. Like maybe we should do the math here a little bit. We have 8. I mean, if anything else gets in, it's game, right? So because 8 is 16 damage, yeah. So 17 attackers, and no life link here, so we're okay. And they're gonna have something die, so that means that they'll take even more damage. So yeah, we're in decent shape. Oh, it's awesome, so good. Yeah, there's no way that they'll be able to block enough things. We have 17 creatures. They have 5. And so as long as 9 get through, we're good. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We actually want things to die, so that's good. Yep. Oh, man. Oh, it's so good. Yes, we are pretty reliant on our draws here, but we're playing a lot of good things that synergize really well, so hopefully we find it is the goal, right? All right, it begins Onrise Sapphire Thopter, I guess. And, ooh, if these were untapped lands, this would be better. I guess so many token generators. We're going to try this out. Keep it and just hope and pray. Let's go Sulfur Falls. Sulfur Falls. Pass the turn. We can opt to try to dig for an untapped land. Or more land in general. Yeah, we're going to opt instant speed here. Shock. Bottom. We definitely need more lands. Okay, there's a land. I guess we still just play Clifftop Retreat and we can mountain next turn. We would have been... Either way would have worked. We might have been able to bluff that we had a shock or something, but Doom to center. There we go. That's fine. Let's go Hero at Precinct 1 first. Pass the turn. Because we get a token out of playing Saheeli. Alright, there's a cast down. No land. Alright, so Saheeli. Only one spell for now. We want to land so we can play Murmuring Mystic. Okay, playing a lot of these skeleton boys. This might be like the basic deck, whatever. All right, so pay 2 life. We are gonna bring down Murmuring Mystic. It's a good blocker for all of these fellas. Saheeli's still at 4 loyalty, which is good. We can't actually block and kill the Plague Rite. But I think we do anyway. It's fine here. We don't get to kill it, but we're not terribly worried about that at the moment. Alright, do we try to deploy here? We can go for another Murmuring Mystic. I think deploy just... It gains us life. It creates a lot of blockers that we can block things with. Or do we just invade the city? So we can... Are we willing to lose this Saheeli is the question. Because we will be losing Saheeli. So let's just pass the turn. We're going to deploy. And we might lose Saheeli after that point. We'll try to keep her at least at 1. Death Baron. Alright, that's annoying. Alright, everything at Saheeli, that's fine. Alright, we're going to play deploy still here. Get value from Saheeli first. We're going to end up playing the other one. If we find land, we can Saheeli into invade the city. These all have death touch, so... Yeah, no blocks.
Time to come up with a new plan.
Heroic Reinforcements. Let's play Murmuring Mystic. We're just going to take our beats for a turn or two here. We don't really want to get rid of any of our flyers. We can jump block with a servo if we need to. Yeah, pass the turn. Gutter Bones. Tapped. Alright, let's... They swung with the Death Baron. Cool. 3, 9. That's fine. We get to kill a Death Baron here. Everything gets so much smaller. Yeah, opponent just scoops it up. We did have heroic reinforcements afterwards. Opponent was playing, looks like the skeleton. Actually, Plague Rite is decent because the ability it gets when it gets blocked is actually not too shabby. Anyway, so that was it. That was awesome. All right, so there you guys have it with Saheeli tokens or Jeskai's Saheeli token deck, whatever it is. You know, I need a good name for this one. Put it down in the comments below if you have a better name for this deck for me. But we went 4-0 with this deck, and we didn't run up against the most competitive decks, I would say, necessarily. But, I mean, we did run up against the Feather deck, which is good. We had a lot of good interaction with it. And we got to fire off the heroic reinforcements. That last game we would have had it, I think, to just finish out the game after that as well. So overall, the deck was performing very well for us. And so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.